Hey, Jason here for RPG A Day 2019, day number 16. Let's take a look. I don't remember. I just did a video. I don't remember what the date is for this one. No, day number 17. Day number 17, shaky road, shaky baby mirror right there, driving with no hands. And today's word is one, like the number one, one, O-N-E, not W-O-N. And I'm not sure what to say about this. Maybe I'll do a couple things. I'll cheat a little bit. If I had to throw away every game, how about this? If I were stuck on an island and I could only have one role-playing game with me, what would it be? Oh gosh. That is a good question. I want to say probably a generic system so that I could run anything that I wanted to run. Although if I were stuck on an island by myself, it wouldn't matter, would it? Okay, say if I was stuck on an island with all my friends, my role-playing game friends, and we could only take one game with us, what would it be? Gosh. Huh. That is a good question. I'm going to think about that for a minute. I'm going to pause the video and come back so you guys don't have to sit here for 12 minutes and watch me go, huh. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, if I could only take one role-playing game with me, I would probably take with me the original Dungeons & Dragons Rules Cyclopedia. I know that limits me basically to just fantasy and not anything sci-fi or futuristic or modern or whatever. But it would be my Rules Cyclopedia. It's just so comprehensive. It knows exactly what it is, and it's you know, it's like Wolverine. It's the best there is at what it does. Even though there's things about it that I just can't stand, like race as class. I shouldn't say I can't stand it. I just don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I shouldn't say like I hated it, but I'm not a fan of race as class, and I'm not a fan of thief skills. All of those things, however, are very easily homebrewable, or you know, I can make changes to those things very easily at my table. But the Rules Cyclopedia, just from top to bottom, is probably, in my opinion, the most complete role-playing game book ever made. You know, it's just amazing, for reasons everybody probably already knows. And let's do the second part, since I promised two parts of this question here, this prompt. One, if I could take any role-playing game with me to an island, that would be the one thing. What would be the other part? Would be what was I thinking? One. Gosh, I have a terrible memory. Oh, if I could play one role-playing game right now as a player, not run it as a GM, because I know I talked about it before, what I would run if I had to drop everything and run a game. I would run Star Wars, like GTA style. But if I could play one game right now, if we just had to scrap our 5th edition campaign, D&D 5th edition campaign, and play one game right now, what would I want to be a player in, run by an awesome game master? That is a very, very good question. Give me a moment to think about that also, and I will get right back to you. okay. I thought about that, and I thought about a number of things. I didn't have to think very long. But if I could play in one game, a campaign, drop 5th edition D&D, play something else right now, it would probably be Dragon Fist, the old martial arts role-playing game by Wizards of the Coast, that was released for free on the website way back in the day, in chunks. Like each chapter was released individually, like over a course of a few, like number of weeks or months or whatever. I still have that book, the PDF of it. I had it printed out professionally and bound together. I have never had a chance to play it. That's the one game I have a deep love for martial arts, and a deep love for role-playing games. And this, I don't know if any of you have ever seen Dragon Fist. It was written by Chris Pramas from Green Ronin, and it was basically, if you took AD&D's Oriental Adventures, that source book, and kind of, for the time, modernized the writing and the fluff, and came up with an original world, and the system was sort of a transition. I call it D&D 2.5 because it was kind of a transition between 2nd edition and 3rd edition in certain ways. If you can find, I'm sure you could probably go on the Wayback Machine and find it, or find it's a free PDF. You could probably search for it online and on Scribd or whatever that website is, and find a copy of it there. It's not, I don't think it's illegal to get it because it was a free PDF anyway. But Dragon Fist, it had levels and it had classes, but it was human-centric, so it was just humans, but there were 4 basic classes, fighter, rogue, shaman, and wizard. But it was pretty fucking awesome because it only went through level 10. Your stats and your ability bonuses were very unique, and it had a stunt system, which I think became almost a precursor to the stunt system in Dragon Age RPG, or the Fantasy Age game, in a way, maybe. One of these days, I'm going to have to do a review of that, because if I never get to play that game, it would be one of my biggest regrets as a role-playing gamer, is that I've never got to play Dragon Fist. It just is such, the writing on it. I mean, if anybody who's read anything by Chris Pramas knows that he's a great writer. But this has just flavor out the ass. It's just so amazing. It's such a good book. The setting and the uniqueness of the setting is very awesome, and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm pulling into my driveway, and sorry, don't want to wreck or hit my wife's car. Hopefully you guys are participating in RPG Day 2019. And thanks for watching this 9-minute long video of stupidness that I had to pause twice to think about. I'm really off my game today. I'm very tired. And I've had 3 cups of coffee today, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow for RPG 2019. Leave some comments below. Go look up Dragon Fist. It's fucking awesome, and you won't regret it, especially if you're a fan of martial arts and AD&D 2nd edition. Peace.